Put on your tinfoil hats, my friends. Today, we're diving in deep to a conspiracy theory around AMC. What if this whole entire thing is one of the world's largest fabricated pump and dumps we've ever seen? The greatest pump and dump of all time. AMC. We're talking about it right here in this video, so make sure you guys stay tuned. So today I want to talk about AMC, and I want to talk about a possible conspiracy theory that I believe, personally, I believe this theory actually has more validity than the theories that the apes are currently peddling around the internet. And well, we're going to break it down. I'm going to try to make this very, very clear and very, very non-objective. I'm not trying to make fun of anyone today. I'm not trying to make fun of these YouTubers. What we need to do is we need to go through a few things. We need to talk about a couple things so that we can get to the ending of this conspiracy theory. Let's talk about the AMC debacle in general, right? The AMC business model is not making money. Movie theaters are not making money. In 2013, they raised billions of dollars, $2 billion to be exact. They spent that $2 billion on acquisitions. This is not to say, I'm not bringing this article up to create FUD or fear, but in 2020, there were concerns that the AMC movie theaters could run out of money before the end of 2020. Now, all of a sudden, in 2021, this whole movement begins. This movement of sending AMC stock to the moon, are doubling down, investing big into AMC because they believe AMC is highly shorted because of synthetic shares, because of hedge funds, and etc. Right? You create this entire movement with millions of apes, millions of people coming to the rescue and saving AMC basically at that point. So what did AMC do after that? AMC then offered shares. They raised $2 billion in capital from investors like yourself, like me, buying those shares, those offerings at an exuberant price so far above the actual value of the company that it's almost laughable. They really got us good. They got us real good, man. They got us real good about, the fundamentals. I know everyone gets all upset when I talk about fundamentals, No one likes to talk about the fundamentals of AMC. But for my first point, you had a company that was running out of money, a company that needed money very, very badly, and they needed to raise capital to stay in business. They now have raised capital because of the retail army that came in and pumped the share price to the moon. And then also you have the CEO who gets a $5 million bonus while the company is basically on the brink of bankruptcy. And then you have insiders, which you have insiders of the company, like executives and other people that are working in the company. They have sold $500 million. $500 million of their stock. So you have the CEO getting major bonuses. You have the company that's now raised $2 billion in capital because of the ape army. And then you have the executives who have now made $500 million selling shares during this insane time that we are living in. The company in general, and how this could just be one big major pump and dump. Because you got to remember, guys, the whole theory around short selling, around synthetic shares, around the FTDs, basically every theory that the apes have pushed out into the world is a theory. There are no actual facts that say that there are 100 billion shares short. There are no actual facts that prove this. Now, obviously, I can't say for sure that this is not happening. I can't say that there are no synthetic shares out there. I can't say that. The same way that you can't say that there are hundreds of millions of synthetic shares, because nobody has an actual number that can actually quantify this. Nobody can actually prove that there are hundreds and hundreds or even billions of synthetic shares out there. So you can see here recently, Adam Aron, the CEO of AMC, came out saying that people are concerned about the AMC share count. In early June, they said they had 513 million legally issued shares. Precisely, no new shares have been issued by AMC since then. He then goes on to say, as to the existence of so-called fake and synthetic shares or naked short selling of AMC shares, they are unaware of any information validating these theories. Now, guys, this is not me. I didn't say this. This is not me saying this. This is the CEO of AMC. And I know what people are going to comment. People are going to comment and say, well, obviously he can't say for sure. Because again, there is no actual proof that there is hundreds of millions of shares short the company or the stock right now. That's one thing that people have to understand. Nobody can say by actual fact that there are synthetic shares, that there are hundreds and hundreds of billions or millions of synthetic shares. Okay, so we've got that out of the way. We've got the CEO basically saying exactly what I'm saying here. So you can't get mad at me. You can't say, well, you're a bear and you're getting paid by Citadel. Okay, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Don't even comment it below. Don't even comment it below. I know someone's going to comment it now that I said it. Don't comment it. But just, let's just keep going with this. Okay, so now, guess what is happening? We have the greatest exodus of YouTubers now leaving or taking a step back. You have DayTrading, who has now said that he's basically giving you guys all the information, giving you all the DD. He's out. He's going to take a step back. He's got to, try to do some other things in his life. And I understand, obviously, the pressure can be difficult sometimes. It can be hard to have people on YouTube saying that you're ugly and that you're, fat and you look like a troll. I understand that. I get that. I get those comments. But hey, I'm not going anywhere. I've been here since 2017. I've been through this before. I've been hated. I've had every single name called. This is not the first time that I've been attacked by an army of very, very bullish people who believe that a stock is going to the moon. And then in the future, it actually does it. And well, then no one comes back to say, hey, Patrick, you were right. It's not that I even want to be right, but I just want people to understand that for every theory, there is another theory. There's another opinion. If you believe AMC is going to go higher, there's someone out there that believes AMC is going to go lower. And that's just trading, my friends. It's not to say that I'm a bad person, that you're a bad person, that we can't be friends. But what is going on? So now YouTubers are taking a step back. And one thing that I want to point out here with these AMC YouTubers that everyone thinks like, wow, Trey, he's doing it for the people. He's doing it for us. Number one, he's getting paid by YouTube. He's getting paid a lot of money by YouTube, actually, because let me just say, if you're getting 160,000 views on a video on YouTube that's about trading and, the stock market, things like that, this is probably, I would say he's made roughly at least $2,000 to $3,000 from this video. Maybe a little less. Maybe we'll say from $1,000 to $3,000, depending on what his CPM is and things like that. Also, if you look in his bio and you look in his description, what has he got? First off, you have a deal for Webull. So if you click on the link, he then gets paid by Webull every time someone signs up. Then he has an option screener as well that he's getting commissions on. So he's got this referral. Then he's promoting his PC, his microphone, his gaming keyboard for affiliate deals on Amazon. And then again, he has ExpressVPN. So you get paid every time, he gets paid every time you click on these links. And it's very interesting because he then has Patreon. He's got his Venmo on there. He's got his merch. It's basically this very, very interesting world that we live in where people are like, man, Trey is the guy who's saving us. He's out here for the people. But at the same time, is it not very, very interesting how these so-called YouTubers that are, out for the people, out for the movement, are basically cashing in on this movement while you, the apes who are holding the stock while the stock is going lower, you're not making millions of dollars. You're not making hundreds of thousands of dollars off of YouTube. You're basically fueling this fire and making sure that DayTrading makes plenty of money while the price of the stock goes lower. And again, it's not to say, I can't sit here and say, hey, I don't think, that AMC is ever going to go up again. I'm not going to even say that. But in general, people need to understand that these YouTubers that you're worshiping, that you're saying, is that they're out here to save the world, they're trying to change the world, they're making some serious money off of this movement. So DayTrading is stepping down. This guy here, Tom Zizzolo, another big YouTuber, another big AMC YouTuber, is stepping down from making AMC videos. Why is this all happening right now? Why is this all happening? Because number one, the conspiracy theory here is that the pump and dump is done, right? It's going down, down, down from here. And now that I say that, tomorrow on Monday, it's probably going to go to the moon. But in general, there's questions that need to be answered. Again, Tom Zizzolo, he talks about all this stuff with AMC, all these very insane ideas. AMC this, it's all about AMC. He's pushing AMC, and now he's walking away. And guess what? Again, he's got a website, insider.services. Wow, very interesting. Why is it all these YouTubers are pushing stuff? Just pushing stuff while they're saving the movement. Very interesting. Now you got this guy. I'm not even going to get into this guy. Lou, the Lou TV channel. He comes out saying that he's going to make his last Wall Street AMC video. That when he started his YouTube channel, he had no idea how big it would get. How many people would come and watch his videos. And at the end of the day, he's got so many other businesses. He's got so much other stuff to do. Blah, blah, blah. He's got so much other stuff to do. He has no time for YouTube anymore. So if you guys want to keep watching his videos, you can go to his website. He's got a website, the Lou TV channel. You can watch his life and learn more about his businesses and his outcome, his outlook on life. So what's the pattern here, my friends? You've got 3 YouTubers so far that are basically just riding the AMC coattails of you, the investors. No one even knows for sure if these guys even own shares of the company. No one even knows if they actually even do anything with the stock. No one's seen proof of that. At the end of the day, these guys are riding the coattails of the AMC movement. The investors, the ape investors, the people who are out there putting their hard-earned money into this stock. These YouTubers are just riding those people, riding your investment. They're telling you all these theories, all these ideas about synthetic shares and this and that, and they're getting you very, very excited, right? They're getting you super excited to be a part of this movement. But now they're all leaving. They're all doing other things because they figured out that, hey, this whole movement, it might be dying. And they don't want to be the last one standing holding a flag and then saying they got defeated. Where me, on the other hand, I've been here since 2017 and I'm not going anywhere, my friends. I'm going to ride this horse till it falls off the cliff. Okay, let's go. And then another one, this guy, this is my favorite. This is what is so amazing about all these people. All right, so you got this guy, number one, he's got a Patreon. You want to sign up for his Patreon? Have you not invested enough money into AMC already? Well, guess what? You can now pay $20 a month to be a Master Chief, to learn how to be a boss. You want to support the journey like a boss. You can now join his Discord. You can have his chat. You can build your wealth. You can build a Neo? He doesn't own a Neo. Why has he even got that up there? So you can build your wealth with our friend Keenan here. This is what I'm talking about. He's got his Webull link. He's got his $10 in free Bitcoin. And then you can get $250 in Bitcoin there. So it's just amazing at this point. Everyone is so excited about these guys supporting the movement, supporting the apes. But now, has nobody actually asked this question of what is actually going on? Is this whole thing just one big massive pump and dump? AMC as a company has actually ended up becoming, raising $2 billion because of this. I'm telling you right now, the hedge funds are making more money than ever from all of this. The brokers are making more money than ever from all of this. And then you have the argument, DayTrading and all these guys, they've been on CNBC, they've been on Fox News. Let me tell you one thing, my friends. CNBC, Fox News, they don't care about you. They don't care about the movement. They just want the views. Why would they put Matt Coors? Why would they put DayTrading on the news? It's not because those guys have any idea about anything more than anyone else out there. It's because of you guys knowing that you guys will watch the news, watch CNBC, watch these things. They're just all capitalizing off of the ape movement here, trying to make money off of this movement to change Wall Street, this idea to change Wall Street. Another one, Matt Coors. So if you go to his live streams and you see up here, people actually pay money. People pay money so that he answers these questions. Like this guy here, he said he bought at 18, sold at 68, and now he bought at 34, doubling his shares. Why does Matt not talk about trading strategies? So you can pay $10, and guess what? This YouTuber, Matt Coors, will answer your questions if you pay him money to answer your questions. As simple as this. Like, it's just too much sometimes. I don't understand how anyone is behind this. Again, looking at his links here, what do we got? We've got the Webull link. If you click on the link, he earns money, and then you get a free stock. Whee! He's also got his merch. He's got a promotion for Benzinga. He's got his Discord, his Patreon. You can sign up for his Patreon, where you can go and spend $30 a month to get access to the official Moon Gang Discord. Is there no one else out there that's wondering what is actually going on? Are apes that insane at this point? Like, literally, are they that insane that they aren't wondering, like, wow, possibly this is just one big scam at this point? Everybody that's basically promoting AMC at this point is also promoting Options Picker. They're promoting TradingView. They're promoting Ortex. They're promoting VPNs. They're promoting Bitcoin on Gemini, on Coinbase. It's so insane at this point. You can also send him money right through Venmo. I just don't understand. I don't understand how anyone out there in their right mind can sit here and tell me that these guys actually care about the ape movement. Can anyone actually explain to me why they believe these YouTubers who are making serious money off of the ape movement by creating a Discord, by having a chat where you can go and you can tip him so that he'll answer a question like, hey, Matt, what do you think the price of AMC is going to be tomorrow? Here's $20. Like, does nobody actually, am I the only person in the world that's looking at this like, what is actually going on here? So, a part of my conspiracy theory, like I said, the pump and dump conspiracy theory, you have all of the YouTubers making serious money, pumping this. What's going to happen once all these YouTubers step back? Once they walk away from AMC, the hype is going to die down. The media is going to stop covering it. And guess what? Who will be left holding the bag? You. The retail investors will be the ones holding the bag. While these YouTubers can say, all these YouTubers, the thing is, if AMC goes to zero, let's say AMC goes to zero by the end of the year, and don't get all upset, like it's not going to happen. But let's just say that happens. If AMC goes to zero, guess what will happen? All the YouTubers will say, well, it was because of the hedge funds. The hedge funds made it so that we couldn't get rich. The hedge funds made it so you, the ape investors, lost money. No, my friends. The real story here is that these guys that are going to be distancing themselves from AMC now at this point are like, hey, I don't want to be around when all these people that I basically convinced, that I basically, told all these theories, all these ideas, when I sat here and I screamed and I yelled and I said that AMC was going to the moon, when all these people start to ask questions like, hey, why is it not happening? I don't want to be around to have to answer those questions because I don't want to look like a fool. And the thing is, people will say, well, Patrick, what are you going to do if AMC goes to $100,000? Now, the thing about me being a trader and about my YouTube channel is I have an opinion. And my opinion is obviously that I believe that this whole thing is a major insanity pump and dump at this point. But if AMC were to go to $100,000, it's not that I was right or I was wrong in my thesis, right? In my opinion about it. The thing is, the difference between me and Matt Coors and Trade Trades is I'm not selling hopium, right? I'm not telling people that there is a chance that it goes to the moon. I'm just explaining my opinion here that this goes down because of the fundamentals. And I know no one cares about fundamentals anymore. But in general, What is actually happening here? You have AMC as a company who was near bankruptcy. Now they've got $2 billion in cash. You've got a CEO who just got a major bonus. You've got a bunch of insiders who are rich as well. You've got a hedge fund who bought shares and then dumped shares like the next day. It's amazing at this point how anyone in their right mind, how anyone can actually stand by and say, wow, yeah, no, I believe in this movement. What is actually the truth behind all of this? And the idea, like I said, all of these theories, all the theories around AMC are just theories until they're proven differently. So my theory, like I said, is that this is all just the biggest pump and dump we've ever seen on a grand proportion. Reddit, it's all just being manipulated so beautifully. The puppets are just playing so well. So those are all questions that need to be answered. But you have to ask yourself, are these YouTubers actually your friends? Is the CEO of the company actually your friends? I don't believe so. I do not believe so, my friends. So there it is. That's my conspiracy theory. This whole thing is just one big orchestrated pump and dump. The YouTubers are getting rich. The insiders are getting rich. The CEO is getting rich. And the hedge funds are getting rich. What are you doing? The people who bought AMC at $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, are you guys rich? And yes, I know there are people out there who say, well, I bought AMC at $5. Well, congratulations. Congratulations. You made money, and that's part of trading and investing. But the question is, at what point does this merry-go-round that just keeps spinning around and everyone's getting rich off of, at what point does it stop? Who will be the last one holding the bag? And guess what? It won't be me. And hopefully it's not you. It's going to be someone, but hopefully it's not going to be me. Okay? All right. So if you guys haven't already, hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit all the buttons down below. I'll talk to you guys later on.